World of gaming is a very strange and mysterious place. There's many unexplainable things in the world of gaming. So sit back and relax while we dive into this next gaming mystery. Today on Gaming Mysteries, we will be covering the myth of Lavender Town Syndrome. Now, before we get into the gaming mystery, I just want to let you know that there will be several announcements at the end of the video, so stay tuned if you'd like to hear them. Now, let's get right into the myth of Lavender Town Syndrome. Pokemon Green version and Pokemon Red version were released in Japan in February of 1996. They were met with almost instant popularity and critical acclaim. The subject of today's myth is a sleepy little town in the first generation of Pokemon, Lavender Town. Even without the creepy music, creepypasta, campfire stories, and urban legends surrounding Lavender Town, it is still an incredibly unsettling place in the original Game Boy games. The residents of this town also developed the unsettling atmosphere, with one resident even saying that they saw a ghostly white hand over your shoulder. A channeler in the Pokemon Tower even says that they need blood. Now, let me elaborate on this Pokemon Tower thing. In the first generation of Pokemon games, Pokemon Tower was a graveyard where trainers would bury their dead Pokemon. Some fans even believe that your rival, canonically known as Blue, buried his Raticate, but that's a myth for another time. Now, let's talk about the subject of this Gaming Mysteries episode, Lavender Town Syndrome. As I mentioned before, Lavender Town has a very mysterious and scary music that accompanies it. But the music that you've probably all heard was from the American release that was altered. The effects of the Japanese version of the song, commonly known as Lavender Town Syndrome, only affected small children, not adults. In the original Japanese song, there were certain frequencies that only small children can hear and were completely oblivious to adults. The original myth of Lavender Town Syndrome stated that many Japanese children who listened to the Lavender Town song experienced headaches, vomiting, heavy migraines, and suicidal thoughts. And the myth also goes on to say that some Japanese children commit suicide. Now, before I go on and give my verdict on Lavender Town Syndrome, I also want to say that there was a YouTube video, I think probably about 10 years ago now. I feel old. But it showed a spectrogram of the original song, and it showed Unknown, which wasn't a Pokemon at the time, and the ghost from Lavender Town. And I just want to say these are completely false. These are completely fan-made, so don't believe them. And let's get on to my verdict about Lavender Town Syndrome. Now, ever since I heard of the Lavender Town Syndrome myth when I was a kid, I listened to the original song, and obviously, I know you all wish I killed myself, but I didn't. I'm still here. But there are actually two true facts about Lavender Town Syndrome, which is, the first fact is that the original release of Red and Green in Japan had low frequencies in the theme, and that only small children can hear them. And this goes hand in hand with the second fact, which is that adults and children both received headaches from these frequencies and the original song, which had to be patched out in the American release. And I'm telling the complete truth here, but when I was preparing to make this video and I listened to the original song, I got a headache, like no joke. But now that's Lavender Town Syndrome for you. Let's get into our announcements. Now, first off, there's gonna be a VarloTheGreat direct in the next week or two, and we'll detail some announcements about Battle for Balance movie, Pokemon Titania, and some surprises that I'll sprinkle in there. Now, onto our more important announcement, in my opinion. So, this is my dude Zamba. I know him in real life, he's pretty cool, and yeah, tell him I sent you. If you go sub to him, he's gonna be making some pretty cool content in the future, and he should have his first couple videos up soon. I'll talk about him more when he posts his videos, so go give him some love. And that's it for that front, and let's talk about our final topic for this announcement. So, you see this profile picture? This is from Avatar. This is Zuko. Avatar's stupid. No, I'm just kidding. Love Avatar. It's one of my favorite shows. But this was my profile picture. I say was because soon I'll be changing it, and you all can help me. So, I'm announcing the VarloTheGreat art contest. So, you can all make me a profile picture and send it to me. Now, this is gonna go hand in hand with an announcement that comes during the direct. And the direct is going to be announcing that there's going to be a message board on a certain website you probably know and love because it's a great website. And I bet a lot of you go there daily like I do. So, yeah, you'll be able to submit your stuff there. And I think the contest will end sometime at the beginning of August. So, but that's not finalized yet. Obviously, the final date will be in the direct. So, that's about it. Have a good day. Stay funky, my friends, and don't get into any trouble for me. I love you all.